Hello and welcome back to the channel. I hope that you're having a very fantastic day, spectacular day, or of anything to try the best as you can. Especially given how the week have been probably for you. Probably had some ups, probably had some downs, but if you still manage to still try to be yourself at the end of it all, that's already showing much strength that you have. And trust me, that strength shows so much of a person character. But when I do say the fact that I had those opening greetings to actually come from sincerity. So when I do say I hope that your day is actually going well or spectacular, it's coming from a place of sincerity. Trust me, we all need actual words of sincerity that could actually help a very long way. I know sometimes I would need those words, but at times I literally give chance to give myself a moment just to feel at ease and just finally breathe. Because sometimes you really do just need to have like a whole breather moment okay, just to go ahead and help you just push yourself in any direction, just to continuously give yourself momentum. But even though with burnout, that is already a stress inducing issue, and come from my experience, it is. But I really do hope that you are okay. Especially if nobody doesn't say it a lot or say it so often, I'll say it for you. I hope you're okay. And I hope you're doing well. Especially since today is Friday and you probably get a chance to look forward to your weekend. I mean, it's the weekend. Who wouldn't? But even you still have people that work on the weekend, even they're just like ready for their whole vacation day or one of their day offs. And trust me, understandable. But just trying to take it little by little, that's only much that you can do. So that's the best you can. Just take it day by day, little by little. And even I continuously to make sure I follow my own words. Because trust me, I need to, even when my brain continues to spiral at times, because I'm not going to exactly deny the fact that when you suffer between self hatred and then you continuously to clash between pride and ego, that already continuously to make you feel spiral in your mind that's already continuously to have non-stop thoughts that, well, make you continuously go more insane that you're trying not to. Especially every time you continuously to upload and just continuously to feel like you're either making a mistake or you just continuously to look like a complete idiot and you're just basically setting yourself up for failure. But again, not listen to that part of me. Not exactly denying the fact that every time I continuously do this, I feel like it's a waste of time. But it's not. Because again, it's me giving myself encouraging words and continuously to show up as myself. Even though at times I feel like even that's a lie. And then when you also have an imposter syndrome issue because of so many underlying issues as well, even that feels like more of a personal attack on yourself. Trust me. So you feel like you just over there continuously to either bullshit your way in life or you can just continuously to lie left and right. And I can safe to say I'm not. So yeah, I stammer too much. So I definitely have too many pauses and silence. But if I don't exactly give myself a chance to breathe and actually reflect and actually figure out what I want to say correctly, I'm just going to continuously to drive myself more into a mess that I'm trying to avoid more and more. And trust me, it literally takes a whole more said than done, but I continuously to trust the process continuously to have faith in myself, taking it day by day. Again, life itself is not linear. Things happen. Things will legit have ups and downs. So, really is up to you how you just try your best to survive and especially not to spiral too much within yourself. Trust me. Even I continuously spiral, I try not to let it get the best of me. Especially every time I record, and I'm pretty sure it's like, oh my god, like your outros are so horrible, even your intros. But again, legit, the whole purpose to show up as yourself and show everything, the imperfections, and just continuously to go with it, be it both good and bad. Because regardless, you have to take both the good and the bad. Yes, sir. You get a chance to mess up in one video now, you get a chance to create another one that's probably even better than before. Look, again, it's one of those weird, subtle lessons that life continuously to teach. You go either continuously to spiral and hate yourself more and more, or you could go ahead continuously to live your life, continuously to move forward, and try not to indulge in things that won't exactly do you any good. Because my own personal experience, I definitely indeed have been there multiple times. Luckily, it hasn't been in the category where it's spiral, but then again, we all have different ways that leads to a whole spiral internally, so everybody's different. But I continuously to give myself grace, give myself patience, and continuously just try to exist as myself. I'm not gonna exactly pretend to be extremely optimistic, but I'm also not gonna downplay things either. Things happen. Life will still continuously to move forward regardless of anything. But it's definitely up to you how you want to show up. And the one thing I can tell you for sure, show up as me. Show up as myself. So yeah, not legit. Either extremely cynical, either trying to figure out if I'm saying that word correctly, but not sure. But definitely I already know cynical, jaded. I know I'm definitely in the category of misanthropomorphic and definitely empathetic. But I still managed to know how to enjoy life, enjoy things that continuously to bring a smile to my face, and don't exactly have to fake it either. Like I could actually feel the sincerity when I watch something that's extremely ridiculous, or if anything that comes from a place of sincerity where my heart and soul feels happy. Like one of those good laughs where you can breathe, you have tears coming from your eyes, or if anything, where you need to drink water to regain all the moisture that left your body. And when you get a chance to have a good laugh like that, it does restore a part of you on the inside. And that's definitely one of the other things that continuously to help me more and more. Because I'm not gonna exactly deny the fact that I have issues from the past that continuously to weigh me down, but I'm also continuously to use it as a learning process. Things happen, things indeed said and done. Still have personal issues with myself, but I'm learning to continuously to move forward and using what I've learned as a whole stepping path to continuously to shape my future how I want it to be. I don't exactly know how it's going to go, but that's life. You never know where life is going to take you, be it both good and bad. Even though legit some of us would really do wish the fact that nothing bad would happen or wish it never happened at all. But again, it's one of those weird subtle things that they should show you how much strong strength do you have. It shows how stronger than you are that you think you don't. Like trust me, especially when you come from self hatred, you probably have plenty of inner strength, but when you hate yourself so much that you don't get a chance to actually see it. And then with that, you have to go through a whole process, and that already will indeed annoy, aggravate anybody completely. But it's just one of those things you just have to go through. Especially if you do have to get a chance to figure out who am I, and then you get a chance to slowly remember who exactly you are. Because again, I continuously to question myself, who am I at the end of it all? And I can literally tell you, I might be a person that keep people at arm's length, but I actually do come from sincerity. Even though, yeah, I have trust issues. But you want to make sure that your energy is not going to waste and not being siphoned or be mistreated. But you can't continuously treat somebody cold either. This is definitely a weird, strange mental prison, but at the same time, you want to continuously to at least have some hope and faith into another individual, but also trust you're in the good. But if you know you need to go ahead and work on yourself and focus mostly on you to better yourself more and more, that's already a correct step as it is. And the more I continuously to work on myself and more continuously to work within myself, what are the actual issues I have, what actual personal dilemmas, habits, I continuously to figure out what needs to be removed, what needs to be changed, and what needs to be accepted. Another thing, I accept the fact that every time I record, am I nervous? Yes. Does it make me feel uncomfortable? Absolutely. Does my heart feel as for to burst out of my chest any moment like a xenomorph? Absolutely. But guess what? I'm owning it, not denying it, not shaming it. I'm not turning into a self-deprecate joke. It's just mostly one of those honest truths. That's about it. And that's what I'm doing. Open and honest. And there's no shame in it. I don't feel ashamed. And I continuously to make sure I don't feel ashamed about who I am either. Because at the end of it all, you have to live as yourself. But you really do have to figure out how you want to do it. Do you want to go ahead and actually continuously to be yourself and try to be the best as you can? Or continuously to either blame yourself, continuously to hold emotional weight and baggage that's going to continuously to turn you into a toxic person that you probably won't recognize yourself anymore. And trust me, there are some things I don't recognize myself anymore. But again, I'm learning from it. able to use as a lesson. Because as I continue to move forward, I continue to see that, yeah, some things I'm going to go ahead and try to remove, and some things you just going to have to come to acceptance with. And again, legit, when I say that every time I read those serenity prayers, it continues to make sense. Because again, it takes little by little. I see it indeed does take little by little, step by step, day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year. And that's basically what it does. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, and accepting hardships as the pathway to peace. Because I continuously to overcome many hardships that I continuously have to face regardless of anything. And you could try to avoid it, but the more you avoid it, the more it's going to continuously to come to the surface, and you'll have no choice but to face it head on. And what I'm trying to do, face it head on. Like even right now, you probably don't hear it, but my microphone is continuously to be in static, but I'm pretty sure on your end, you don't exactly hear it. Is it annoying? Yes. Is it bothering my ears? Also, yes. But this managed to pick up more audio than the other small little microphones I have, so again, going with the good and the bad because I'm not gonna continuously to waste money on something that won't exactly do me any good. Probably again free could pick up better audio, but more towards the fact instead of trying to be something more high end or continues to say maybe if I buy this things will continue to move more productively. No. But then again I also found out the fact that every time your laptop goes to an update, clearly it ruins the microphone speaking, so that's a personal issue. And if I knew how to fix it, that would be superb, but I suck at between anything to fix electronic devices. So some devices is literally out of my control, and I do not want to have an issue where I need to go fix it. Yeah, thank you. But again, like I said, one of those things I come to accept, and literally, smaller things will continuously to work on its own, and that's what baseline continuously to do inwards. Not fight against myself, but literally work with myself. And I'm definitely continuously trying not to listen to pride and continuously, I mean, not to listen to ego, but continuously to listen to pride. Especially in a category, be like, maybe it's a mistake to be myself. That's the truth. There's nothing wrong with you. Granted, like, yeah, I speak differently. I dress very modestly because I don't like attention. My brain is already on the spectrum as it is, and the way how I think and act and speak, yeah, clearly ain't nobody's gonna understand it. But again, that's not exactly of an issue. You just basically got continuously to live life, continuously to move forward as yourself. Eventually, you'll find somebody that basically operate on the same wavelength, and there you go, more of a positive outcome. But for now, it's just one of those like quiet understandings that legit you wish it didn't suck that way, but it does. And that's not me coming from a cynical aspect. That's me coming from actual realistic aspect. Being open and honest. Being realistic about it. And the more I be realistic myself, the more I'm able to see a better change, a better outcome. Because for right now, I'm mostly just seeking myself, mostly enjoying my own company, mostly just living as myself, and not accepting any acceptance but me, myself, and I. Not looking for any external validation but my own. And it definitely took me a while to get there. And I'm not exactly denying the fact that there was a huge gap from my past. I can literally tell you from back then, there was a huge gap. Annoyed, angry, frustrated, autopilot with nothing but voided eyes, but able to show up as myself now. Able to continuously to see the progress I make. It's not big, it's not grand. It's indeed those smaller moments that basically helps. Me being comfortable with the way I dress, me being comfortable being the bizarre human being that is me. Just me continuously show up as myself, giving myself 100%. Me continuously to show up as myself and enjoy the unhealthy, copious amount of manga that I enjoy reading. But it's one of those things that continuously to make me happy. Even though legit, sometimes you feel like that's wrong or maybe I should go ahead and change to do something better. No, sometimes you just really need something small and subtle that helps. And the things that continuously help me more and more, go outside, enjoy the scenery, listen to music, definitely watch the birds just continuously to fly overhead. Enjoying the smell of flowers, enjoying those small moments where you get a chance to see a dandelion, or if anything, get a chance to see the sun continuously to rise. Even if it's dark and gloomy outside, but is able to see the sun pierce through it. That continuously to show the fact that it continuously to still shows that I have a better day ahead. So it might be gloomy one moment, but yet, if the sun still appears, that already says the fact that you're not lost. And even through the gloom, you're still able to find some beauty between it. Or if anything, if it's still a gloomy outside, it gives you one of those nice, cozy, warm feelings where you get a chance to watch a comfort TV show or movie that actually make you happy or smile. Or get a chance to create a nice ambiance, especially when it's nice, dark, and gloomy. One of the things I enjoy doing, lighting up a whole room of candles and literally just sitting in the middle of the center, sitting in that darkness, surrounded by light, and continuously try to sanction myself and enjoy the aromatherapy that comes from it. It's indeed one of those small little subtle things that continuously to put a smile on my face and continuously to accept every weird niche thing that I do. Not something to be ashamed of. Not something to be embarrassed either. But a part of acceptance. And if anything, I'm learning to self-accept myself. Even though legit yesterday I was crying my eyes up, but that was mostly a good thing. It was giving me a chance to process everything. And I still able to show up as myself. I'm in everything I do. Because again, showing up as myself with sincerity. No false lies. No false hope. In the same way, because legit, I always meditate every day. And in all honesty, definitely helps mentally. Even though legit there's noise from the city, but yet I still manage to ground my center regardless of it all. My mind might be spiraling, but yet I still try to trying to make sure that I stay centered in some way or form. And it does work. And that's one of those things I'm not gonna exactly pretend either. It's like everybody has their own way of doing it. And that's me personally. But again, never deny one the fact that says when it comes to recording this channel, again, it might be sloppy, messy, weird, but that's basically how I want the channel to be. Feeling human as much as possible. No mask, no gimmicks. Just showing up as the flawed human being that I am. And that's what I continuously do each step of the way. Accept every flawed being that is me. I'm a flawed human being. I never pretend otherwise. My life is never perfect. I never tried to be either. Even though legit between work settings you want to, but even then after a while you just show up as yourself because even the people you work with, they try to act like they're perfect, but you can also see even they're a mess as well. So instead of trying to fake it or pretend like everybody else, move with sincerity. And that's what I'm trying to do. Even though with sincerity, it always have backlash, but unfortunately, life will have backlash regardless of anything. And it's just mostly up to you how you take that backlash. Even though legit, we all want to go ahead and just silence the issues that continues to bother, or just silence it all. But again, that won't exactly do anybody good. And trust me, it won't exactly do you any good either. So if anything, I continuously to try to show up as much as myself. Even though I feel like at times I feel like I'm having a silent panic attack, or I feel like I can't breathe. But I continuously try to give myself as courage as much as possible just to try. And me able to admit that already helps a lot. So before ending this video, I'm gonna go ahead and say the serenity prayer. Because all honesty, legit, it might work, it might not work, but for me, I'm definitely gonna take the proper usage from it. God, Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, and accepting hardships as the pathway to peace. And the more I continuously to sit with those words and continuously to move forward in life and try not to control the outcome, I'm indeed able to use every hardship that happens as a stepping stone to peace. It's not exactly an overnight thing, but it definitely takes time. And once you continuously to put in the time and effort just to work on yourself and focus on yourself, trust me, it does a whole lot more. But I really do hope that you're okay and continuously try to be the best as you can, regardless of anything.